Hey guys, welcome to 10 Bears Retro. Today I'm going to be playing a new Amiga game called Yoomp. Now, this is actually the second time round for me recording this because the first time round I've messed up again and didn't capture any audio from the game itself. So hopefully now I'm actually getting music and sound effects coming through. So yeah, so this is part of this fortnight's Dirty Dozen group challenge for our Facebook group for the Amiga, of which myself, Dean and Mark are the three admins. If you're coming here from that group, welcome. If you're coming here from YouTube, then why not come and join us if you're an Amiga enthusiast. I'll link the description for the Facebook group in the description below. So, as I said, yes, this is a new Amiga game. It comes through a website, I think it's called itch.io. Again, I'll put a link in the description for that. You can see my previous high score on here, 5994. I'm going to see if I can beat that. And yeah, so I should have all the information for getting a hold of this. It is a free game. You haven't got to pay for it. It is a free download link. They do ask if you're willing to make a contribution. Things like that just helps to keep new games and things coming out in the Amiga scene. So without further ado, we'll have another crack at this. So as you can see, you've got your bowling ball bouncing here. You're going through a type of tunnel, and there are different blocks that you can bounce on that do different things. You've got the up arrow here, which causes you to do a long jump. These X's here, they sort of increase your score, and those black holes there, or black squares, avoid them like the plague because you just fall into space. And that is one life gone. Bottom left hand corner of the screen, you've got the top of the two icons there, what looks like a diamond, that's your lives. And then the other one is a long jump. So if you press the fire button as you jump, it will basically allow you to do a longer jump like that without the actual arrow. So if there's an obstacle you need to get over or a bit of a long gap there, these up and down, sorry, the plus and minuses on there, they increase and decrease. Why did I do that? They increase and decrease the brightness on the screen. There are other ones then that make you go faster through the tunnel. I tend to avoid those disc ones, so they just make everything shake. And there's another tile then that's got a left arrow and a right arrow on it. I don't know if you need to use those to get past certain obstacles, but so far I've been avoiding them because I think they throw you in a random direction. It's either that, or if you hit the left arrow on the block, you go left, and the right arrow on the same block, you go right. Trying to still figure out if it's that or whether it's just completely random and it throws you one way or the other. Right, and that is the end of level 1. Excuse me, a bit croaky today. It was Easter Sunday yesterday, I think it might have been all that chocolate. That's those left and right arrows I was on about. See if they knock you, that knocked me to the right hand side that time. This game does get increasingly more difficult quite quickly. And those there, you almost have to bounce up the side of the block to avoid the black holes. And avoid those as well. It's the Amiga floppy disk icon by the look of it. But they just send you all over the place. So you've got no control over where you're going at all. It's really nice to see that new Amiga games like this are still being released in this day and age. I don't know if bouncing on these actually makes any difference. This is where that you're pressing the fire button there, that makes you jump over that one then. This is where they make you go faster. And those you've got to be in the exact centre. Oh, oh, oh. And that's the end of that level. Tidy job. Right. So what level are we up to now? Level 5. It does get quite disorientating when you're when you're going upside down, because your left is right, right is left, and that's all very confusing. Oh, what a stupid way to lose a life, come on. I'm trying to get over 6,000. Beat my last high score. As I have already been playing this all morning, just to find out that I didn't record any audio with it. Okay. So with the putting your name in, it's the up and down on your joypad to get to the letters, and then right to move over a space. Because you press the fire button, that is basically what ends. Where are we going here? Come on. Trying to find the B. So yeah, when you got the initials in as you want them, like that, RSB would be for me, then you hit the fire button and that puts your name in. So don't make the mistake of trying to hit the fire button like I've done in the past, where you can see the R. I've just gone into R, hit the fire button and has ended it. You haven't, you press the right arrow to go over. Right, I'll play one more game because I've already been on this for a few hours. See if I can get past that 6,000. I think from memory there's about 27 levels on this game. I think I've yet to get past level 5. Oh, one square too early. Idiot. This is the thing with this game. 2 or 3 silly little mistakes. Hand-to-eye coordination. Just silly minor mistakes can cost you the game. As I said, you've only got 3 lives. Question of being patient as well. Don't be, you got to wait till you're in the right place before you move, and your brain's telling you go now, and it's not. It's wait and then go. Timing is everything. Oh, so that last life I lost was literally the last bounce before the end of the level. Love the fact they've used the boing ball in this as well, that's cracking. See how with some of these squids you just got to get on the edge of them. That level wasn't so hard. Is this where that long jump comes in? There she is. Stay right bang in the middle of this. Oh! Uh-oh. Ah, see what I mean? Put you all over the place, and then you fall down a hole. Right, 2 lives left, 2,000 to get. Oh, I missed that second one. This is very much a game that if you play it enough, you'll pick up the patterns for each level. So obviously it's harder when you're playing it for the first few times because you're having to adapt to what you're seeing. Whereas it's not randomly generated, so it is literally the same path each time you play it. That was close. Right. This riddle got a bit interesting before, wasn't it? Okay. Oh no! Here we go again. Stay up there out of the way. Oh. That was close, folks. Right, that level completed. I think this is about as far as I've actually got in the game so far, so I still haven't beaten my highest score, funny enough. Oh no, I've played this level before, okay. Come on, get over 6,000. I'll be happy with 6,000. Oh, oh no! What's going on here? I can't see anything! Oh no! What a stupid way to lose a life! Oh, that's it. Game over. Okay. We'll leave it there. Put the name in. There you are. RSB. So that should say my highest score is still 5994. Okay, there we go, Mark. I'll take a screenshot of that, put it up on the Facebook page. So yeah, I'll break away from this now, and what I'll do is I'll do some footage of the website that you get it from and how that sort of works. Show you a bit of footage from that. So see you in a minute. Hey guys, right, on to the website now for itch.io. Now this is the link that Mark gave me to come through to. Now what you basically do is you pop into the search bar here, Amiga, and then you hit that, and there you are. So you can see that there's quite a few games on there and various other bits and pieces. So but where's it gone? Yoomp is there. Yoomp, is it? Yoomp? Yoomp. Yeah, so basically it gives you a download link there, name your own price. It tells you a bit about it. There's a YouTube video here of it and a couple of screenshots as well. 27 levels, 20 action tiles, 2 awesome soundtracks by MCH. 3 graphic quality modes automatically selected depending on the hardware. Now, yeah, that's the one thing I will say is when I started mine up, it came up something along the lines of best Amiga or something like that. So it gave me all the best quality settings. But if you're playing on like an A500 or an A600, it changes that about accordingly. So it is a PAL only game, as it states there. There is a WHD load version. Now I couldn't get the WHD load version to work. What I had to do with mine was I took the ADF and I was using WinUAE because I've still been having problems with my real Amiga 1200 getting screen capture on it. So I used the ADF version in WinUAE and did it that way. But there is a WHD load version. If somebody else can get that working, please let me know how. So that's just a picture of the back of the box there and a couple of different versions then as well. So if you were to go into physical box release, which is what I originally did, it takes you into their store. Standard cookie accept. So yeah, so $7.35 basically is for the box. And then what you do is you have a C64 cartridge, which if I remember correctly is actually out of stock at the moment. Because it states it down. Show more there. C64 cartridge in black casing with a printed label, currently out of stock. So that's not actually up here in your choices. So you've got the C64 5¼ inch floppy, which basically, if I can pull one down from here. Sorry to show you guys the gut, but it's one of those. That's an old one I had from years back. I think it's got Chucky Egg on it. BBC Micro, if memory serves you correct. But had that back in my school days many years ago. You've then got the Amiga 3.5-inch floppy and the Amiga CD. Now, here we go. Can we actually open these up? I'm going to pig's ear this now, aren't I? Where is it? There we go. Right, so that's your box. It strikes me as like a plasticky type. I don't think it's a cardboard box. If you zoom in on it, you can see it here. That almost looks like the plastic, the rigid sort of plastic box. Would have preferred that to be cardboard. There's your C64 cartridge. I probably would have got that, even though I haven't got a C64 at the moment. I probably would have got that just for, again, something to have on the shelf, and if I ever take it around having a C64 again, because I did have one of those, sold it a while back. There you are. That's the floppy. I think it comes with a choice of 4 different colours on the floppy, and then there's the CD-ROM. There's the 5.25-inch disc there with its paper sleeve. And you can see that it comes with a tailored foam insert. So, like if you chose the cartridge and the disc, you'd have this with the cartridge and the disc over the top. And if you chose just like the disc and the CD, again, they depending on what you choose, they've got individual foam inserts, so that'll all be secure in the box and nothing rattles about. There's your 4 different colours. I don't know if you get a choice. Just reading what it says on the bottom there. I don't think you get a choice on the colour. I think it'll just be one of those 4 colours there, and that's it. There's your CD-ROM. There's a picture there. And then a couple of screenshots then of what the game looks like. I think these are obviously going to be the C64 one because the quality on the Amiga is a bit better, and that I think is the Amiga one. Yeah, using the bowling ball on the Amiga. So what are they using on the C64? Just a blue and what looks like a blue and green ball. Probably the green changed with the level colour as well. So obviously better graphics on the Amiga. And back to your box. So yeah, so that's your link for that. So I'll put that in the description as well. So if anybody wants to go along and get it, and looks like there's quite a bit of Amiga stuff on there too. So it might be worth a browse through the website itself. So yeah, there we go, folks. So this has been 10 Bears Retro playing Yoomp on the Commodore Amiga as part of our Dirty Dozen Facebook group challenge. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.